So we've got some information about tyres at Ben's Tyre Shop. We're told that Des buys 2 Dunlop tyres with valves and balancing, and he has to pay VAT at 15%. So work out the total amount Des pays for the tyres. So he's buying Dunlop tyres, so there's £62. So we've got 2 times 62. We're having valves, so that's 50p each. You probably realise that's £1 plus £1. And we're having balancing, which is £2. So 262s, we can do all this on a calculator. So you've got to do 2 times 62, which is 124, plus 3, so 127. And we've got to add on the VAT of 15%. Now there's a number of ways you can find 15%. The simplest way to add it on is to multiply it by the decimal equivalent of 115. Because if you had 15% added on to what you had to start with, that's 100 plus 15, 115. So otherwise you can find 10%, well you can find the 15%, sorry, and then add it on separately. But I prefer to do it by multiplying it by 1.15 to get the answer, which is £146.05. Now in the second part of our question, Ben sees Dunlop tyres offered for sale for a different garage. He wants to compare the prices before VAT was added. What is the price of these tyres before the VAT was added? So this is a reverse percentage type question. So we have to say we don't know what the price was to begin with, that's what we're trying to find out. But we know when VAT of 15% was added, the price came to £71.30. Okay, so this time we know what we end up with, we know what the percentage that was added, but we don't know what we started with. So to get the answer here then, you have to solve this equation. So x will be £71.30 divided by 1.15. And notice that will give you a smaller answer, which is what we need, which is £62. Now the final part of the question tells us that in 2010 the VAT rate increased from 15% to 17.5%. What single number can we multiply our amount by to show this increase? Well, what we need to realise then is that we are increasing up to 17.5%, which is a decimal equivalent of 1.175 over the original increase of 1.15. So if we do that division, then we will get the single number that's required. And if we round that answer down to 2 decimal places, it will be 1.02. And just so you're clear on that, the top number is the 17.5%, that's the new percentage, and the bottom number is plus, gives you plus 15%. So by dividing them, we get the single number that we require.